City dwarf.
City dwarf.
Okay, yeah, it's
Blood,
fine.
a blood trader.
I just started recording. I had to test audio levels, and I think we're roughly on par.
Hang on. Sorry, I thought I heard like the front door open. It's fine.
It was a door, not the front one.
I just looked behind me then because I thought, how did you? Never mind. You
Well,
sort of
it
scared
wasn't
me.
my house, not yours. I'm not like fucking psychic.
Oh, okay. You scared me.
God, do you even know where I'm playing this game from?
I turn around and it's you.
Holding a laptop.
That'd be amazing, actually. I'd love that. That'd be a very
No, you
interesting
wouldn't.
afternoon.
It'd be
That's it.
terrifying. It'd make you question everything you know about me.
I'd be asking questions though. How, when, and why?
Is it
All
good?
right, I think I'm getting really
Yeah.
close to starting anyway. So
Yeah, I
are
put
you
a
all
message in
ready?
the Skype chat that if he gets on, just jump in.
Yeah.
I've got his token anyway. I've put it in my GM layer, so I could just plonk that in if he turns up and have him just say, "Sorry, I'm late." Blah blah blah.
So, are we ruling that we've already known each other or not?
That's up to you guys.
I'm fine with having known you beforehand. I mean, I've been in the city for a few days.
You could know of each other, and then that way, less questions. I don't know. It's up to you.
I just don't know how to introduce each
Are
other.
you recording now?
I'm recording now.
Okay.
I'll cut out a bit of faffing around the beginning, of course.
Okay, I want to do my introductions. Hello, everybody. This is me, the unusual Goth, and my compadres, and welcome to my first ever GM'd game. There's Nevermore Stories using the Savage World system because I was inspired by Snake and I wanted to do my own game. And go around the table and introduce each other, and we're going to go off what I can see. We're going to start off with Cody.
I'm playing Throndul, son of blah 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 blah. It continues. Of Clan Bellyfist. I am a dwarf cleric of Vulcan, the god of blacksmith, sword, and fire. As you can see, my token, which I'll move like to there.
I've actually got
I
your
am-
character bio open.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have a fiery red beard. I am a dwarf's dwarf. You know, I follow a vow never to shave my beard and never to steal, to cleanse evil wherever I find it.
Yes.
Basically, a fire paladin, I guess you could say. I'm not going to go into all my stats, but my hindrances are outsider, which are all dwarves in this setting. Apparently, I have a -2 charisma when I'm speaking to non-dwarves. I've got my major hindrance is my vow, which is cleanse evil and righteous flame, honor craftsman, make only deals which profit both parties, never lie, never steal, never shave, and that's kind of what Throndul lives by. He roams around and he does cleric things. And then my other hindrance is loyal, so I can't leave people behind, basically.
Oh, nice. How quaint.
Other than that, I use a big warhammer and a shield.
Yes. And if anybody has noticed, we're going for a very fancy setting, or at least this world will be. This is really sort of a test game, and then we'll sort of take on from there. Neo was supposed to be here, but apparently he's sleeping or something. I am going to introduce a friend of mine who's also going to help keep questions up, because this is based off a series of mine. With me is Lawkeeper Livid Kitty, who is voiceless, but she is still here. And she is going to remain in the chat. Now we're going to go around and we're going to go to Snake.
Balomontus Verna. Started with me trying to think up the most dickish, arrogant nobleman name I could start with, and then go from
You
there.
did pretty good. You did
Yeah.
pretty good.
Balomontus. Haven't written up a
Close off the
biography,
tongue.
but I know what I'm doing. So basically, he is a nobleman from a far-off land. He decided to leave his family's manor when he realized that he'd get his name in the history books just because he's a part of that family, but he hasn't earned it. So he grabbed his favourite sword and he set off to the coast with no fucking clue what he's doing. He ended up on a pirate ship for a few months before they kicked him off for being absolutely, completely insufferable and self-loving.
I can see that.
It's pretty bad among a bunch of pirates.
Oh, well, he was just a deckhand. He had, he was good in a fight, learned how to use a flintlock pistol well enough.
Sorry,
and
my
he's taken
chair
up
might
a
be
love-
creaking.
Oh,
Might be showing up in recording.
it's fine, I can't hear it. And if I can't hear it, most likely
Okay,
not.
good.
But basically, gained a love for the flintlock pistol, and he learned how to swim, which is handy because they threw him off the boat. He swam to shore, took a riverboat through a river. Hang on. Yeah, through that kingdom of catkind and ended up here in the city of Lyroval. Basically, he wants to get his name in the history books by being the best swordsman who ever lived.
Oh, he's showing the map. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
because you're recording.
And by that token, obviously his major hindrance is arrogant. I put the description, he's the fucking best and he knows it.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Goth let me take a hindrance from the superhero companion, monologuer.
The best hindrance.
Yeah,
Explain that, please.
if I get dealt a deuce, a 2, in combat, I have to monologue. Or suffer a -4 to any actions I'll take. And if I get that, I'm not going to even try a -4, I'm just going to monologue.
I was thinking you were going to do like noir monologues. That would be
No,
like
no.
investigation monologues would be funny.
He's not a sad character, he wouldn't go noir.
You
He's
know,
too happy being him.
I'm going to be honest. After Cody had stopped talking, I was waiting for a moment for Snake to start because I forgot I was the GM. This is all new territory. I'm not a player. And anyway, we're going to move right on to.
Wait,
10.
I haven't finished.
Oh, sorry.
I'll just list off my final hindrance and then we can go ahead. So, final hindrance is enemy. His brother will only get Balomontus half of the estate on his death. So, unbeknownst to Balomontus, his brother is currently sailing across the sea to get to him right now.
Uh-oh.
It's a great start.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, sorry about that.
Anyway, we'll move right on to 10.
Okay, I am playing Zestia. She is a weirdling from distant lands. She has gone off on a quest for knowledge. She is basically trying to archive all the magic that exists in the world. And she is a rather jaunty, nice person, so to speak. So, going through the hindrances and stuff, weirdlings cannot operate machinery very well.
Wildlings. Sorry.
Wildlings. Oh, okay. And basically, her major hindrance is heroic, so she will dive into the fray, regardless of whether it makes sense or not to do so.
Jesus Christ.
And she is loyal, like what's his face, Throndul. Okay, and
I think it's Throndul.
Throndul. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And also, she's got a little bit of charisma. She's considered quite attractive as well, so I get a +2 to that, which is always nice. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. And also, I basically cast spells at people, and I heal, zap people, and block things off by making barriers and dispelling magic.
We're both using the miracle arcane background.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also she has a staff at hand. That's her weapon. So she can use it to smack people on the face or use it as a way to channel her powers.
We've found a new Benny system. They put it in, I think. And it's cats in this case.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Used cats provided... Well, they are cats from Jessie. Or Livid Kitty, in this case.
Make sure you don't burn your kitties.
No, shit.
No, we can't burn Fate.
So
we can
now,
just use cats to soak damage.
so basically, what is going on is that today is the anniversary of the foundation of Lyroval City, which is a safe haven refuge city for all sorts of races that have been affected by the wars over the years, and they can come here to be safe if they can't make it back to their old homes and whatnot. So it's got a population of all races, and I thought it'd be a good start for each of you to be there because it's easier for each of you to have come here because it's a neutral, mostly neutral ground. And so it's it's like a festival going on. So there's treats, there's food, there's beer everywhere, and commoners are socializing and whatnot. So you have reign to do as you please for the moment.
I like to think that Throndul is here to visit the church, but he saw this dwarf, like, right next to the entrance, like elbow deep in beer and, pork or whatever. And so he kind of veered off from going to the church, and now he's just sitting there enjoying himself.
Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna refresh a second because my thing's being a bit laggy.
I think it's a dwarven holy tradition to just, even if you're on the way to church, partaking in beer and pork
partake.
is...
I'm just gonna exit out of BattleNet for a second. So, what do you guys do? It's we'll say it's like 7 at night or something. So the festival's been going on for a while.
I'm getting to know this other dwarf here who doesn't have a full beard, which at first I was a little bit about, but we've become fast friends, as dwarves do when there's beer involved.
All right, so you two are just enjoying a brew together.
Yeah.
I am decided that if I'm going to get people to start respecting me around here, I need to show them that I'm the best. So, Goth let me have a couple of wooden training swords. And I have a bucket with all my leftover money in it, and I'm just, like, challenging people to a fight. Basically, if they can defeat me in a sword battle, they get the bucket.
Oh, God. Okay.
Should we say that we like, came here together? Like, we met on the road or something?
Like, we've been here for a few days. I came in via the docks, but, yeah, I could say, like, I've been around and I met you and such.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I've seen you about, but haven't, like, talked to the characters before.
Well, the thing is, your character Snake has quite a shady background, so I'm not sure if the guards are going to be quite happy with you.
Did they know I'm a pirate?
That's a good question.
I didn't actually do much. I got thrown.
You're not like world renowned or anything.
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh, okay.
I haven't committed any crimes in this city, and definitely nothing that Throndul will know about.
He doesn't have a peg leg or an eye patch, so...
Not to mention I'm a nobleman. I've had a nobleman education. I know what his god believes in. I realise that he's a paladin based on the way he acts. I'm not telling him shit.
You're also very unique for Dory, because you don't have long ears. You have short-pointed ears.
Maybe, like, mixed heritage?
He's mixed racial, let's say that.
I'm part dwarf.
He's part dwarf, even though he's over 6 foot tall.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
the
that
world's tallest dwarf.
clerics of Vulcan are kind of infamous for burning heretics and stuff, and it's pretty obvious that I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Are you also hanging around this dwarf because he's the only one you're able to socialise with properly?
Yeah.
Because you're a hindrance. Yes.
I haven't decided if that's because of my accent or just because dwarven ways are so different from everyone else's.
He sort of turns to you, and he sort of rubs his nose a bit, and he goes, "You like the smell of lager?"
Oh wow, that sounds creepy.
Wow.
Lager. Absolutely disgusting. That's the thing I like least about this dwarf.
I kind of look at him sideways, and I just sort of nod a bit, non-committally, and I continue with my blueberry wine, which is much superior to whatever he's drinking.
I want you to roll just a plain d6 to see if he notices through your uncertainness.
Is this exploding?
No. All right, he's convinced by your. He's very much convinced by you, so he sort of just pats you on the back. He says, "Good on you, boy," and just gets back to his lager. So do you hate this dwarf already, Snake?
I just occasionally see him drinking lager, and I just definitely not wine from the arbor.
Oh God!
Wow.
I haven't decided on a voice yet. That's the beta version.
So what do you do, Ten?
Well, basically, I heard a little bit about people who might be little bit more knowledgeable about the ways of magic and the world. So, what Zestia is going to do is just kind of start mingling in with local people. So, basically, she sees another weirdling, so she's going to go. Is it weirdling or wordling?
Widling.
Widling. Widling. Okay.
Yes.
And basically, she's just going to poke around, ask a few basic questions, introduce herself, and she's rather a chubby sort of person. So.
Both the Talmer commoner and the Widling take notice of you, and the Widling commoner nods to you politely, as he seems to be quite a strong silent type.
Okay. Hello. Like, basically, she's just could ask. Tell me, good sir, do you know anything about the ways of magic? I'm a bit of a scholar, you see. I'm just having a poke around. I'm doing a little bit of research. Any help would be greatly appreciated. I'll be sure to mention you in my book.
Well, I'm not really much of the magic type. I only just came here recently. But I'd suppose you'd want to ask in the church if you ever wanted to. But there are a few like me around, so I suppose just keep a keen eye out.
Will do. Very good, sir. I give him 2 gold.
Oh, how generous.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, we debated over whether it's gold or not, and Neo had a whole fuss about it before. So it's just 2 coins in this.
Yeah. Okay. 2
The
coins.
money-
Don't get huffy about it. The money is meant to be an abstract in this
I
system.
know the money
Yeah.
is
You need it to be.
ambiguous in this, so
You could
But
still
yeah,
call it gold without it actually being gold coins.
it's like pounds.
I
It's
mean-
like gold pounds.
You've got a dude down there named Florin the Wealthy. Florins were a form of currency.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
It's also a fantasy setting. There's no reason it can't be gold coins.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway. So
I'm just
basic-
sticking to the idea that money is actually an abstract concept that doesn't physically exist in this world.
That's because you were so rich that you just never.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Or
never
the
touched
value
money. I
of
just
coin.
had people to do it for me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You had accountants and things.
You actually touch money, but
don't-
won't your hands get
It's
disease?
like Rogue Trader. I don't have money. I have
Yeah.
a wealth score.
I was thinking of Rogue Trader as well.
So, Snake, are you still waiting for people to challenge you?
Oh no, I'm getting proactive because no one's taking me up on it. So I walk up to these two and I go, "Hello, sir. Hello, madame. Want to challenge the greatest sword fighter in this land?" And I'm just like holding out 2 swords above both their heads.
They look at you very uncertainly. That you have to reach a little bit because the Fedori is quite your height and the Talmir is under your height. But
Oh, I thought they were sitting on the fountain. Like, on the
oh
side
no,
of it.
they're standing by it. But
Okay.
yeah. No, I'm just saying because their height differences. The Talmir are like under human, like like our height. We're average 5'8" or something.
I'm 5'10", bouts.
Yeah, they'd be like shorter than that, more or less. But anyway,
I then very slowly and patronizing tap both of them on the head with the swords.
the Talmir woman sort of just looks at you with uncertainty and is like, no thanks, I'm quite good, thank you.
I spin round immediately, grab the bucket full of gold coins, just spin around. This is on the line, don't you know? Not
Roll
taking
persuasion.
the hint whatsoever. Oh, this is gonna suck.
I think at this point I sort of belch and wander over.
Let's see how this goes. No.
I'm not gonna Benny it. I'm just gonna live with that.
No, I'm quite good, thank you. And she sort of starts nudging her way across, and he gives you a glare as he also starts moving away as well.
This is where I get indignant. I go, "You ingrates! You would be a footnote in my book at best, but now you're not even that!"
Everybody around you starts giving you stares.
So as Volkan is the god of swords as well as fire and blacksmiths, Throndul notices these wooden swords and what he's doing, and he wanders over and he's like, "What is this about then?"
Ah, dwarf. I prance so
He
far.
looks
keep
mildly. Throndul looks mildly offended by this, but
I do one cartoonishly long step, like basically outreaching my whole leg. It's very simple. People beat me in a sword fight, like they could, and they win this. A bucket of gold. All you need to do is deposit 50 gold within this, and we can see how it goes.
50 gold, huh? How much money do I have?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, I just sort of glance at the bucket for a moment, and then I deposit. I just sort of like throw in the gold. I don't really care much for it.
By the way,
Very
the
well.
guards don't know I'm doing this. Just a note.
Very well.
I have not gone through any official authorities to have to do this in the middle of the streets.
We'll see how it
Throndul-
plays. Keep going.
Throndul just sort of snatches the one of the swords from you.
Okay, I back off a bit, get into my incredibly camp pose.
Oh, God. First fight is a player duel.
I want you to both roll a notice check.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Okay, unskilled roll. Here we go.
Oh boy, I think I've got skill in it. Yeah, I do. I don't like rolling through the character sheet. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Roll it
Well-
out if you don't want to, because I get confused by it as well.
I'm gonna do it.
I
Like
got
this way.
a 0.
I got a 4, just passed.
You just passed, and you notice just behind Throndul that one of the city guards is heading your way and doesn't appear to be happy.
I
As
just
I
kind
don't
of,
notice, I rush at Balomontus as we start,
I'm gonna
giving a dwarven cry.
I'll let you play out your thing first, and then I'll...
should we draw cards?
Yeah. Let's see. Deal one card.
Okay, by the way, because these are non-lethal, we only take like fatigue wounds and such.
There you are.
I would say just like roll fighting, and then whoever has the highest.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, forget the cards.
Oh. Okay, well done.
I'm not using my trademark weapon either, so we're both rolling a d10 in this case.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Recall all cards.
It's easier, by the way, if you add us to a turn order thing and then deal 2 turn order.
I didn't
I'll
really
show
practice
you.
the turn order.
I'll show you how to do it.
It's really
Okay.
easy.
All right, so both of you going to roll your fighting, and yeah.
Yep. Oh god.
As soon as I can find it.
Oh god.
Well, we know who's going to win out of this one. So now you get first action.
All right, so I just sort of charge at him, and using the fact that I'm way shorter than him and also way stockier, I just sort of like cleave at his legs and try to bring him to the ground.
Yeah, nothing but ahead of you.
I'm halfway through yelling guard, but it gets interrupted. I just kind of go, "Gwa!" and just smash into the floor.
He winds up on his back, and I just sort of like put my foot on his chest,
I
and
allow
I
this.
roar victoriously.
Shit. I gotta-
At this point, the guard is like, "What's going on here? Stop this immediately. What do you think you two are doing?"
I just kind of, I get up, dust myself off.
I look a little bashful, and I clear my throat, and just a friendly bout, my good sir.
I kind of walk beside him, put my arm around his shoulder and go, "Yes, there's nothing like a duel between, not friends exactly, but people. I mean, he might be called that."
By the way, I snatched the bucket.
Oh,
you
I've got no money left now.
So, do I get 100 coins?
No, you get 338 coins. I'm playing this fair. I had all my money in that bucket.
Excellent.
I've got no money.
Do you even have a permit?
Why? I just start, like, going through my pockets.
Are you doing the tap technique?
Yeah. Oh, I left it at the office, the party commission place. I mean, I'm Balomontus Werner. Surely you've heard of me.
I roll a persuasion. You're not getting out of this one easy.
Oh, yes,
I
I
puff
am.
up a bit. Oh god.
Oh. How embarrassing.
I puff up a bit indignantly, like, how dare you insult a member of the God, what is it again?
Werner.
A
Are you
member of
calling
the
me out for
cleric of
insulting a
Khan.
guard, or are you
I'm
calling?
talking to the guard. It's like, how dare you insult a cleric of Vulcan in this manner?
The guard is feasibly unamused as he stares at both of you. But for now, he's going to let you off, and he basically just looks at you and says, "Now, I don't know what you two are up to, but I'm watching you, so no more funny business." And he sort of walks back to his post.
I at this point, I'm sort of glancing over. I've seen what's happened, so I'm curious at this point.
Before you do anything, though, I want you all to roll a notice check.
Oh, here we go again.
This is about something else this time.
I just roll my wild.
And you have wild, so you can roll those.
Ha!
Okay,
Automatically
all right.
rolls the wild when you click
You
on it.
roll yours as well, Throndul. Okay, so
I love how it
Zestia,
tends to not suck.
while it seems rather calm, she notices that something just isn't right. There's something very off-putting in the air, like an unwelcome presence.
Oh, that's just
Something's
me.
fish. An unwelcome presence, but it's not that gentleman over there. Then who is it? What's going on?
I've kind of noticed it as well, but I'm more kind of in shock that someone defeated me in a duel.
As I haven't noticed anything, I'm just sort of patting Balomontus on the back.
Can I at least have my bucket back?
Get so much about the bucket.
It's my last worldly possession.
Now, I know that you would like it back, but a deal was a deal.
No, the deal was for the gold in the bucket, not the bucket.
I just sort of pat him over on the shoulder again and walk off. Chuckling.
I've kind of follow you. I'm not giving up on this. I'm just nattering on behind you about the bucket. And how it wasn't a fair duel. I was distracted by the guard.
Yes.
I'm making every excuse.
So what does he notice?
What does he notice?
What's
What?
the weird presence in the air?
Well, you notice there's a weird presence. I'm not going to tell you yet.
Okay.
All Zestia feels is that she knows of this before because it feels very faint, very faded, and very shadowy.
I kind of passed as well with an 11. What do I kind of get off of this? It's less familiar.
Well, something draws your eye when you look up at one of the rooftops, but you don't really notice anything. But you're a little bit shifty.
I kind of stop for order. I stop talking about the bucket for a second. I just point up at the rooftops and go, am I imagining things?
Something darts by your eye very quickly.
I just draw my rapier and just stand like ready, but then I'm kind of confused.
I look very confused because I don't notice anything, and suddenly he just draws his rapier.
I go over at this point. Did he see something too?
Yes.
You notice one of the guards, the very same guard, comes back to you, but he goes right past you, and both these two guards come together. They sort of like murmur to each other and like, "Everybody, must evacuate the area immediately. Corruption has leaked in."
Corruption.
Oh, I immediately drop my sort of friendly, chuckly manner, and I pull out my shield and my hammer.
You have a
okay.
friendly manner.
Yeah, I was just sort of, patting you on the back.
Oh,
and
yeah,
chuckling
true enough.
and-
On the rooftops, you notice very strange spiked head creatures they're purple and the end of their essence goes black.
They're original
noses.
fan characters!
Do I recognize them, or are they something that I've encountered before?
They possibly might be. You've
In my
heard
many days of killing evil.
You've heard of evil creatures of the corruption, but you aren't certain what these creatures are exactly. You know they come from the dark evils. So pretty much in your direction.
I put away my rapier and pulled 2 pistols off my belt. I'm just staring up at it.
As soon as you see commoners just start fleeing the area, and the guards start evacuating them rather than trying to face these things now.
I call out to the guard. We'll face them. Listen, you worry about getting everyone safe.
Are you mad? These things are menaces. They'll rip you in half.
We've got to
God,
try.
I'm not mad. I'm Balomontus Werner.
Not flying the Waffy. The guard looks at you and considers his options, and the one who saw you before is like, I don't know if you want a death sentence or not, but I've got more important people to evacuate. And
Who's
so
more important than me?
he soon enough starts to move people out into the corner streets. Just a moment, I'm just gonna... But you notice, and because Zestia got this before, because she got a higher roll, she notices to the left side that there's more.
Uh-oh.
5 seem to have popped up on the rooftops, and they jump down. Hang on, I'm having a problem. There we go. And they jump down finally.
Okay, Goth, let me walk you through this quickly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Click on us, click on that dice there to bring up, not the dice. Click on the clock on the top left.
Yes, turn on.
And then click on our token and press Control U.
A token, control you.
Is it Control U? Yeah, Control U.
Yeah. And do it for all the characters. Ah, damn it, my phone.
Do it for, damn it, my phone.
Yeah, fucking phone. And then go to playing cards, click on deal, and then click on deal cards to turn order items.
Oh yeah, by the way, the guards are supposed to be out of the map, but just for this I just moved them to the corners, but they are supposed to be out of the area.
That's fine.
So just imagine they are. Okay, sorry, go again.
Deal, click on deal, and deal cards to turn order items.
Where's this?
Under playing cards.
Okay, deal cards to turn order items. Alright, there we are.
And then, see in turn order there should be options.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, sorry about that.
Buy card suit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
What did I miss?
Goth knows how to use the turn order.
Okay, hang on. I can't see exactly which one of the imps has got the first move.
Oh, I got a jab. Cool.
If you highlight over the turn orders for the queen, if you click on highlight.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So this imp has got first action. So now we're going to. Oh, you've got some pretty good. You got a queen, so he can pretty much move about here, and that's about it.
So they just jump down from the rooftops or something?
Yeah, they jump down from the rooftops as an ambush.
Cool. Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
That's fine.
Everyone's getting phone calls. Okay. So yeah.
This is very much just a steady game, just to get used to things. So that's about it. That's all he can do. So now it's your turn.
There's
Okay.
a thing to move to the next person on turn order. There's a button.
Yep.
There we are.
Yeah.
I immediately run past Balomontus and throw Zestia behind my shield. So I just get right here. And then I've actually never done combat in Savage Worlds. How much can I do in one turn?
You can. All right. Here's how it works. You announce everything you're going to do before you do it, and then you take building penalties on that. Say if you wanted to taunt that one, and then attack that one, and then attack the one right in front of you. You would do both at a -2.
Okay, so you just get a minus for every additional action you get?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can, like, attack, move, and then attack again, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're trying to hit it, you're trying to beat its parry, so it's not 4, could be higher or lower.
What I want to do is run, like, get between that thing there and Zestia, use Smite on my hammer, and then attack it, basically.
So you'd be using Faith at a -2 and then attacking. I'm not sure if Smite will get you a bonus to kind of like even that out, because I don't know what Smite does.
Smite gives me +2 weapon damage, +4 with a raise, and with the fire it gives me AP.
So you'd be getting a fuck ton of extra damage if that hits, but you'd be -2ing it if you did it on the same turn.
Which I'm fine. I'm fine with doing that.
I think that's good. So, yeah, go on.
Okay. So I do Faith, -2.
Your faith roll. 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, hit
That's
with
a raise?
Yeah, so raise.
It's
So that means I get plus... I'm using an extra power point on this, by the way. So it's 3 power points. So I'm getting 4 plus damage and 2 AP on my attack. And then I do fighting -2, right?
It's
Yeah.
a fighting -2, yeah. Still depends on whether it succeeds or not, so go ahead. Yep.
Yep. Succeed.
What is the monster's parry?
Oh,
Oh,
right,
no,
that's right.
wait, no. Nope. Yeah, you didn't
Does
get
my
it.
AP affect that?
You're one off.
No, armor piercing is only to damage.
Ah, okay.
It's 5, it's parry.
You could spend
Well,
a
that's-
penny and have another crack at the whip, but how long does Smite last for?
It lasts for one. It's 3 rounds, and I lose 1 power point every time I maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at. Hold on. Okay, I'm at 7 power points right now, and my the way that I use spells and things, I'm basically using. I'm like singing a dwarven song of. I always forget what my god's name is, of Vulcan. So I just sort of wander forward, singing loudly, and my hammer starts like it catches on fire, basically.
Yes.
Nice.
So I think that's all I can do.
So then that's you done.
Mhm.
Should be. So we're on to Balomontus.
Okay, I've got a pistol in each hand. I step forward and yell, "Let's see if that was a fluke, dwarf." And I'm going to fire both pistols at the one right in front of me. This is going to suck.
Now, tell everybody the downside to you firing pistols.
First
Can they
off,
explode?
They can explode, but first off, multi-action penalty. That's a -2. Second, I don't have ambidextrous or two-fisted. So the first shot's at a -2, the second is at a -4.
Oh man, I should have taken that spell that allows me to give combat edges, because I could give you those.
It fits so well with your character, though, so go ahead.
This is my opening attack before I draw a sword out and then start trying to stab stuff.
Yeah.
So, let's see. First one is modifier -2. Misses. Second one, -4. Oh god.
Wow.
Oh!
It aced.
Nice.
I hit with a raise.
Well done. You hit with a raise. Go ahead.
Second shot connects for a 3d6 of damage.
3d6 of damage.
I'm going to
Dang.
roll this the old-fashioned way because I kind of prefer
Yeah,
seeing if it
I'm getting
explodes.
confused looking as well.
I'm
So
gonna-
That's pretty good damage.
Only 7 though. No explosions.
7 though, but if it's a mook, what was it again?
What's its toughness?
Its toughness is just 5.
Okay, so it's shaken. If I rolled a 9, that would have killed it. But it's shaken, and if I hit it again for like 5 while it is shaken,
You need
it'll
to
be
get-
dead.
You need to get a raise over its toughness, right?
Yeah. Like
Like
extras,
so 4 above.
Extras don't have wounds. They're either okay, they're shaken, or they're dead.
Hang on, I can't. For some reason, I can't put the shaken on it. Fuck. Let me.
Is it part of the map layer?
No.
Okay, that's weird.
It's in tokens.
Hmm.
I moved it from the GM layer to the tokens.
Okay.
It's been very odd.
When you click it, you don't have that little button to
Yeah,
add
no,
status
it
effect.
doesn't show it.
Huh.
That is really, really weird.
Don't have little circle?
Like this.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I have access to it.
I'm trying to put the shaken on it.
Oh.
Now this is gonna get really weird. I can't edit for some reason.
You could try refreshing, but I'm not sure how much.
I did. I just refreshed it. Won't let me do it.
Hmm.
Hang on. I was going to delete it and then put it back in, but then that would take it out of the turn order, I think.
Yeah, that would do.
Okay, this is very...
Um,
Well, fuck. Okay,
we can just mark it with a line for now. So
Just draw on it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that for now.
okay, for now it is shaken, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. This is Roll20 being very weird for me, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's something out of my power. Okay, so that one is in shaken. Well done. So now we will be on to this Shadow Imp, who also can only move, pretty much. So he can pretty much move into position with his other Shadow Imp friend, and that's all he can do. So we're going to move on to this one here, who needs to make a spirit roll to get out of shaken.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty standard.
By the way, I can put smite
Nope.
on you guys as well,
He cannot get out of shaken. So that's him done.
so I can make your pistols shoot
Well,
fireballs.
by the
and
way,
stuff.
Goth, they can still move, is the thing. They just can't, like, attack or nothing.
There's a good point.
Yeah, so if it wants to run away, it can run away. It'll just die tired.
Move that up there. I'm going to get rid of this. Fuck. I'm going to get rid of this purple sausage here. I'm just going to put it there. I'll have that later. Anyway, so he's moved back. Yeah, I forgot that you could move when you're in shaken. Anyway, so these things are pretty basic. So he's just going to take a pretty much a swipe with you with his disconnected shadowy hand. What's your toughness?
That doesn't beat it.
Nah.
I've got 7. Well, these are evil, right?
Yeah.
Then I have 9.
You are invulnerable to these things unless they...
I have-
They almost. No, he's a few points under, but no, he
One of
can't.
my edges is champion, so I have +2 damage and +2 toughness versus evil.
Can he still move if he didn't succeed the
Yes.
fighting? So he's just gonna move back for a bit, and he's
Are
gonna.
there attacks of opportunity in this?
If you have a certain edge, well, also,
No, I don't.
if engaged, like, you have to make an agility check to get the fuck away without taking damage.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so,
That is true.
like,
Thank
you
for
do
reminding-
kind of incur an attack of opportunity if it tries to run away from you, but
Which
not
that
if
one
it
is
comes
doing.
within range.
Well, we're gonna leave him for now, and we're gonna move right on to Tem.
Okay. Right. What Zestia is going to do is this is actually my first time trying Magic in a Savage Worlds game, so I'm not
That's
sure how this is going to turn out. So basically, I'm just going to take a few steps forward alongside Throndul, and basically, I'm going to try spending 3 power points to fire 1 bolt each at each of the Shadow Imps.
Oh, Christ.
Perfect.
So, as I understand it, I need to roll my faith. Is that correct?
Yes.
Or my spell casting?
It's not spellcasting, that's for a different
It's
arcane
fate.
background.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So it is showing up. It's showing up with the option for everybody else, apart from this one singular Shadow Imp. I have no clue why.
No one likes him.
No one's
Anyway,
special. It can't be shaken.
So anyway, I've got a D8, so I assume I roll at individually because
Yeah, you resolve and damage each one individually. I'm not certain
Okay.
if you have like rapid fire penalties for firing 3 off, or
Uh,
if it's just straight.
I think because it's a magic spell, it doesn't quite apply the same way. I'll just double check that just to be sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only cost is the PowerPoint cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, it doesn't additional bolts. Character may spread among multiple targets. This is roll like fully automatic rapid fire, but without the full auto penalty.
That's
The-
pretty
the-
insane.
Yeah.
That's
So,
Yeah,
cool.
and remember
I'm just
that
looking at it.
your trapping is light, so you do less damage but more armor piercing.
okay, 13. That's one.
Oh, that is one.
Yeah, 1 hits.
That's
Second
2.
hits.
Yes.
3 hits. Okay.
2 with razors.
By the way,
Yes.
if you actually click the die thing on your character sheet, it'll do all that.
This
Yeah,
does not
I
matter,
just-
does
I
this
just-
not matter about parry and toughness? Because that was a 4 on one of them.
No,
on-
with shooting, parry does not matter unless you're right in their face.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
only target number 4 if you're shooting. And much like spellcasting, same deal.
Okay,
This is going to be a
so,
lot to remember. Alright, go on.
So anyway, it was 2d6, wasn't it, to that bolt damage?
I mean, if you go with the thing, you lose like a die type of damage, so it'd be a 2d4 plus d6.
2d4 plus d6. Okay. Sorry about the wait.
It's fine.
6. That's 1.
That should be in shaken.
Okay. And now.
That's
the-
with a bunch of armor piercing too.
Oh
I
yes.
don't think these things have armor. So...
These aren't armored. They're basically the lowest form of corruption.
Well, I thought armor piercing just dealt with like toughness in general.
Oh no, it's like because armor just adds on to toughness, so it just negates.
Okay, so
the
it's
toughness
literally
bonus.
only the armor. Okay,
Yeah,
that's okay.
it
Makes
took
sense.
me a while to realize that.
Okay, and this is the second one. 7. Right. And the third is just a 2d4. 6.
Got all
God.
of them in shaken.
So all 3 of them are in shaken. Well done.
What does your character like do when firing her bolt?
Basically, she steps up and she's like, "I'll help you out, guys," and then she just like fires like 3 quick shots of like just pure light, just like straight at the targets. It just a sort of like pshung, pshung, pshung sort of sound.
Throndul goes like very quickly from looking angry to looking impressed to looking angry again.
So I suppose that's you done then.
Yep.
I'm going to move on to this Shadow Imp, who now has to make a spirit check to get out.
So in Savage Worlds, do you keep the initiative or do you do it over again every time?
Once you get to the bottom, you deal cards and everything changes.
Okay, so it should change now, right?
Yeah, and that gets him out of shaken, but he can't act this turn.
Yeah, that's the rule I'm trying to remember. So he can't do anything else.
Yeah, but he's not going to die as quickly.
No. And so that's everybody. So
Yeah, deal cards to turn order again, and
okay.
Oh, that's cool. So you can get pretty likely that you can get a Joker eventually then.
yeah, but when you get a Joker, the deck has to shuffle. So there's
Oh man,
always
these
Jokers in
these
circulation.
draws are amazing.
Okay, so conveniently, it's this one right next to him that needs to make a spirit check to get
That
out.
was the same. That's the same imp that was at the top a minute ago.
Oh yeah, it was. No, he's not out.
He's not dealing with it well. He just got blasted with light. He's probably just on the ground right now crying.
We have to wait for 10. This gives you an idea of how these games go, Jess.
Oh, by the by, Goth,
Yeah.
are you going to do, like, penalties for changing weapons, or are you just going to, like, let that be?
Penalty.
Okay, because I'm going to put 2 pistols away and draw.
Yeah,
Sword.
you take a penalty.
Alright, so, like, -2 if I try and attack in the same turn.
Pretty much.
That's
Is there
fine.
some kind of edge?
If your guy
that-
wants to be cocky enough, I'll allow it within your... Because if that works in your character, then yes, but you still take the penalty.
It's because I tend
there-
to ignore it in my game, so I wanted to know if Goth runs the same or if he's penaltying. Just
Really?
Is
Is
there like a
weapons.
quick
I
draw?
thought you did.
edge
I mean,
that-
I played like a guy who only attacks with his fists, so I never
I
noticed.
kind of ignore it because Kyle changes weapons a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just ignore it.
You don't have to. If you want to go for a different kind
Well,
of game.
no, I don't want it to be too. I don't want too because you might get confused in your game or something. I mean,
I
maybe
won't
not.
Trust me, I can delegate.
Surely
No, I
there's
won't. I
some
won't
kind of
include it then. I
edge.
want to keep it.
I don't think there is
Yeah.
an edge for that.
There's a
oddly
quick
enough.
draw edge.
Oh, there is?
There is. I'm sure there is
Yeah.
an edge because if it's normal in the base game, there's going to be an edge for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's about drawing, but I don't think that's about switching.
Okay. Well,
Um,
drawing a
This
weapon.
edge allows a hero to draw a weapon as a free action and thus ignore the usual -2 multi-action penalty if he chooses to fire as well.
Okay, Tem. Now
So
your
I guess that
turn.
would be.
Yes.
I guess
Okay.
that would be.
You know what's funny, Tem? You
Yeah.
see this imp right here? It was actually his turn, and he was on the top on the last one.
Huh. Got
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Okay, right. I am going to zap away again at all 3 of them. So let's see how this turns out. Again, spending another 3 power points. 4,
Okay, I'm just going to load up their sheet again. There we are.
5.
Do you
that's
not get
a hit.
wild die for this?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
do. Oh yeah.
One of
actually.
those doesn't hit.
I'll try. Can I use my wild for that one just to see if
you-
it does any better?
If you wish to.
Oh, well, actually,
Oh,
that turns it
yes.
around.
Well,
Yes, so
you use your wild die on everything.
Yeah.
I think with rapid fire, though, it only substitutes 1.
Yeah. It technically doesn't count as rapid fire though. Well, actually, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Full auto penalty. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so it's just the
Okay.
only difference from rapid fire is the lack of penalty.
Okay. Right. First damage, 6. Alright. Second damage, 4. And third damage, 2. Okay.
Well, one of those is dead,
Yes.
so he's gone. And you notice, this is for RP flavor, you notice that as it dies, it doesn't sort of just limp on the ground, it just sort of evaporates into the ground and just disappears and fades out of existence almost.
Hang on, wait. I don't know much about it, but are we fighting what they called from Kingdom Hearts?
They're kind of like that, yes.
Okay.
I would say that, yeah, yes. They're pretty much just creatures of full, evil magic, basically. But these are the lowest forms, so while they're not much of a menace, they're also incredibly stupid. Anyway, so that one's dead. This one is put into Shaken. And that was a 2. So
Yeah.
for this one here, he's already in Shaken, so... That
Oh yeah, I rolled Snake Eyes for that, but I don't think it really counts as damage.
Nah.
No. So I don't think that does anything.
Luckily for you.
Lucky.
It didn't. It is toughness, did it?
Nah.
Nah.
So it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes, it doesn't refer to that anyway. It refers to your main die and your wild die both getting 1s.
But you hit one of them. You killed one of them. So success.
Yes.
Anyway, now it's your turn, dwarf.
All right. He just continues to sing as he whacks the guy in front of him with his warhammer.
Smite,
la 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 la.
smite the evil.
All right. I don't
new
think
single
I
by
get a bonus to
Throndul.
attack from. No, I don't. Okay. So, fighting at 0. I'm gonna use a Benny.
They're going a limb that didn't hit.
Oh, I mean, I rolled a 3, so I'm just assume
Don't you roll a wild first?
that includes a while. I used the.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's
so I'm
hard.
just gonna throw out a cat.
That cat is now discarded.
You
You
literally
used
pull it
it.
out of your pocket and just offer it to the gods.
Yep. I sacrifice a cat, much like you do in Dwarf Fortress,
Oh God, no!
and reroll.
Not the kitties.
And I got a 9. I'd say that worked out.
Yes, it did. Sure, that hit with a raise.
Okay, does that mean anything?
Well, yeah, that means you add an extra d6 of damage.
That's it.
Did it- Did it raise over his toughness?
Parry.
Oh, parry.
What are they
Sorry.
parry?
It's parry's 5.
Yeah, that hit with a raise.
It's
It did.
parry's 5.
So, okay, so I get another d6 on top of my normal damage?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta calculate all this damage from all my evil stuff.
Ooh, this is gonna
Okay, plus 2 damage because of champion. Plus 4 damage because of smite. They don't have any armor, right?
be. No.
Okay, so armor doesn't matter. I have a lot of armor piercing, but it doesn't matter. So that's plus 6 total, plus another d6, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
This thing is dead. Like,
But go
before
ahead
you've
anyway.
even rolled, I'm just telling you it's dead. Let's see how dead it is.
Let's see if it is or not.
Plus 6.
It will be dead if it's a really good roll, though. But either way. Oh,
Dead.
I'm gonna go on a
Now,
wild
does
guess.
that extra d6, can that extra d6 also explode?
Yes.
So let me explain what happens.
27 damage.
Let me explain what happens. You just smash it into non-existence. It's just gone. It's just vapor dust. So yeah.
I want to immediately move from that to the group in front of us, like in the same movement. I just sort of swing my hammer and then like turn towards them and move.
What you mean, like physically?
You can
Like,
do
move
that
to here.
in his turn, because he can attack and then move within 6
Yeah, you
inches.
can move. You can't just attack, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So now it is you, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna eat the penalty on this, but I just throw my pistols against my chest.
I thought you were going to throw your pistols at it.
You're gonna
I was
throw your
considering it.
pistol-
I was considering it, but I don't have throwing as a skill.
So there's this one here who's shaken.
It's
Yeah.
like you inevitably get to that point in a campaign where you just randomly throw your weapons at things, and I didn't realize we were already at that point.
No, I meant I'm throwing them at my chest. I'm like, putting them back in their holsters,
Okay.
and I just draw my rapier and just run and try and stab this thing in the chest.
I'll do it every punchy sort of, ha!
Haha.
You're gonna punch it.
Chewy. No.
You're gonna punch something that's several sizes smaller than you.
So what's the minus penalty for you're gonna give for swapping a weapon out?
Well, I said before I wasn't gonna include it.
You sure?
I changed it. Yeah. If you don't include it in yours, I won't mind.
All right. So it's a D10 plus 1.
I didn't hit.
And my wild. Come on, wild, you can do it. I'm Bennying this. I'm sacrificing a cat.
Okay, hand me
I
your
love that
cat.
that's what we're doing now.
Thank you. Okay, now it's
I
gone.
just pull a cat out of my pocket and just jam my sword through it.
That's what people
God.
do in this universe.
Can you at least be graceful with these cats? This is a picture of Jesse's cat.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I don't hit with a raise. In any case,
No, but you hit it.
I know.
It's like how in Dwarf Fortress, female dwarves have their babies like attached to them when they're in combat, and they just use them as meat shields.
Dwarves are a fine culture.
Yes, I love Dwarf Fortress so much.
I've got to remember my strength now. Sorry about this. Strength is a D8. Rapier is a D4. Let's do this.
I'm pretty sure it's dead if you hit it anyway.
Well, hit for a 5. It's out of the park. Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. But I can't. So you know what? I'm just going to delete it.
Bye bye.
So yeah, that makes sense. It just evaporate. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. There we go. Gone. But what's left in its place is a brown sausage.
I just look down at the sausage and say, "Aha! The first spoils of war for Balomontus Werner." And I completely ignore the sausage.
He robbed a butcher's before.
Oh.
The imps do random things, but they do attack normal people.
I've
So
still
you
got-
can move, attack, and then move, right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna follow after you. I like stab it and then quickly realize the fight is still going on over here and just turn and leg it.
Well, that one's dead, so we have to move on to this one here, who has to make a spirit roll. No, he...
Actually, 4 passes. He's just
Wait,
not
what?
able to act.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking of a different thing.
Oh, I lost a PowerPoint as well there.
So, he can't act, but what he's going to do is he's going to start making his way upwards here. He's going to stop at these barrels. He's going to try
They
and
have
make an
climbing
escape.
checks.
Actually, you know what? No.
How tall are they?
They're between, like, 3 to 4 foot.
Okay, they would probably need a climbing check to get over a table then.
By the
Yep.
way, Goth, if they're extras, you don't have to like jot down everything. Just give them what is like
Yeah, I
necessary.
know.
If you want them to have like a D4 in climbing, just give them a D4 in climbing for the moment.
Yeah, no, I know that's the thing, but
Okay.
these are the stupid ones. I'm cruel to them because it's true in my law. No. So he's actually going to jump into the fountain and hide around here.
They do sort of like
Should we even kill these things?
You can't hide from justice.
Alright, we've just done a complete round of the turn order again. This fight has been going on for 12 seconds.
There we are, and
That's reasonable.
it is your turn, Tim.
Right. Okay.
Well, we gotta
I forgot to.
Redeal,
oh
right?
fuck it! I'll just keep going over.
He dealt. He dealt, I mean.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, got an ace.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it.
But I'm not sure that doesn't give me any bonuses, does it? That's only
No,
jokers.
only
Yeah.
Only jokers.
Joker.
Yeah. I don't know why I have to keep reminding myself.
The only thing we have to worry about is Balomontus not getting a 2.
I just find it weird I actually somewhat understand this system. That never happens.
Okay. So Zestia is going to jump up on top of this part of the fountain and say, "Not so fast!" And then she is going to fire 2 bolts at it. So this is the
Those bolts, man.
okay. I'll just
Actually
roll
going
my wild.
These from existence.
Okay, that's
There we are.
1, and I'm just going to roll my second.
It is
Right.
really easy to hit with those.
Yeah, that.
So the first shot hits, but the second one misses. So roll D4.
It's probably dead anyway.
7.
Yeah, it's dead,
Yes.
and it just evaporates.
Okay, that
But
leaves me with 7 power points.
Just don't tell them to drink the water. Not for, at least not for a good 2 hours.
Right.
Have these imps been communicating at all to each other?
On a very, very, very basic level, but they're prone to attack innocents, and that's it.
I mean,
One of them just had the random idea because he was attacking a butcher's anyway, so he just had sausages on him, and they turned purple.
what I mean is, like, were they talking in a language we can understand or anything like that?
Oh yeah, there is a dark arts language. You don't understand it though.
Okay, so we didn't understand anything.
They have a tongue, but it's it. Imagine the clickers from
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
That's what you hear, but it sounds normal to each other.
I can't really do the clicker sound.
Or
For some
hissing.
reason, I was imagining grunts from Halo.
Oh, that works
Very
as well.
high,
yeah.
but that's high-pitched English.
That's
so-
actually much later. You'll hear like the grunts from different ones. You'll see.
Yes.
So now Balomontus.
Okay, I'm going to teach you something about Savage Worlds combat.
Go on.
It's not very important though. So I run over here, and I'm just feeling a bit cheeky. I grab the largest fish I can find. I'm just going to smash at this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to whack at the fucking imp with it.
Isn't that improvised fighting?
Yeah,
So-
-1 to attack.
It's a -1, yeah.
First
'Cause
episode.
You're using an instrument that isn't your own. You're improvising. So yeah, go on.
First episode attacking a demon with a fish. Just another day in Savage Worlds.
Yeah, that. Yes, that hits. That first one hits. So
Yeah, not
Go
with a
on.
raise, I see, but alright,
Best thing about
is
that,
that your D10 in fighting?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
the best
Hang
thing
on.
about that is that I could use smite and enhance that fish if I wanted to.
Yes.
Enhance a fish.
So you attack with a flaming fish.
well, thanks for naming this part.
A flaming smite thee with a fish. Anyway, continue your damage.
Hang on, I'm just look. What damage are you giving this?
The fish, it's a fish, so I'd say
Well,
you'd
I said
add-
the biggest fish.
the biggest fish would at least be bigger than a salmon.
I'd imagine bigger than a salmon.
So
It's a
It's-
sword.
is it a
fish, so you
dogfish?
can't, like,
it's a
beat-
prawn.
Prawn.
I'm just looking for the improvised weapons table.
I'm
sorry.
joking. I'd say that'd be your strength plus the D6.
Strength plus a d6. All right.
That's more than I would give. I'd probably say a D4.
That's like for small improvised weapons, so
I was going to say D5 just to be stupid.
I'm rolling non-Euclidean dice for this fish.
Non-Euclidean die.
Damn it! I just kind of swipe at it, just the fish just bounces off, I just look at it and go, something's fishy here.
It looks more insulted than harmed.
Yeah, it just sort of like cackles at you, but which is its giggling. It's like...
I just look at it and go, I'm going to jam a pike up your ass, and I don't mean the fish.
So now it's your turn, dwarf.
I point at it and I say,
You shall be gone, Cretan.
I say, God,
Sorry.
Vulcan's will upon you or something like that, and then I use Holy Warrior.
You got one then.
So it needs to. I don't do anything. I use one power point and it needs to make a spirit check.
Very well.
Well, you've
That
got to
imp
roll
needs
its spirit.
to
Yeah.
spirit roll.
Sorry. Nope.
And it's immediately destroyed.
Oh, ooh.
God.
Oh, yep, it's gone. And in fact, it's so gone, it's evaporated, and the pie is stained.
I just turn and look at Throndul, and I just kind of slump my shoulders and go, "Well, I'll give you that. I guess it wasn't a fluke."
When I do that, like a bit of smoke just like rises off of the tip of my finger.
Zestia's got to jump down and basically run around, make sure everyone's okay. Is everybody okay? Is everybody fine?
Well, I'm fine, so it doesn't really matter for everyone else, does it?
Well, soon enough you start seeing two of the city guards as the townsfolk are still evacuated. Sorry, they're pushed out to safety out of the town square, but you see these two guards, and that very same guard who had a problem with you before, he literally just... He doesn't even give you the time of day. He just like pushes by you and just goes right to Zestia and kneels down and shakes her hand. Well done! You're a diamond, I must say. You really are.
I just tap him on the shoulder. I tap the guard on the shoulder.
Yes.
Where's my thank you?
I'm kind of bashful. It was nothing. Just doing what any good person would do.
Sorry.
And if phone rings.
You're doing
I pretty much ignore the guards. Is there any like ash where the imps were?
Pretty much around, say...
I'm just inspecting
this
the spot
area
the
where
person
you
died.
smashed that one before. So I'll draw a little bit of it. It's kind of like you see this.
Okay, yeah, I'm just sort of like on my knees, like running my fingers through it, doing my cleric thing.
Mm.
While they're doing their thing.
I kind of pull a quill out of my pocket. I kind of like dabble it in it, and I just start trying to write with it.
Yes.
You're roboting a little bit.
Oh, god damn it!
I don't know if that's me or not doing that.
That's right.
Then I take a pinch of it and I put it in a pouch of mine, which I tuck under my beard.
So as the guard looks back at Zestia, and as he's congratulating her, he finally stands up and he starts saying, "Well, usually we would leave the matters and retreat the townspeople before we would take care of the business, but we've been having quite a few problems with corruption. It was rather brave of you just to leap into action like that."
Well, when did this start? What's been going on? When did this happen?
Yes, I would like to know that myself.
The other guard approaches and says, "We usually don't have corruption or dark minions like that pop up into the city. Our defenses and our city is fortified off, so it's quite strange that they somehow leaked in."
Maybe someone on the inside, perhaps?
Well, maybe you would like to come and see Lady Nessa. You see, we've actually been recruiting a few guardsmen because we've been so occupied with keeping the city safe. We could use some good hands to take care of these matters, or perhaps somebody who could help investigate into the matter.
I would like to investigate. I am investigating all the magic that exists in the world, so anything that can help you and help me, I'm all for it.
I just kind of shush Zestia for a second and go, is this a paid position?
Well, the guard, this one here, as you see, the Fedori guard, he turns to you and he sort of sighs and goes, "While I did have a problem with you before, it was nice of you to help out. But if you're going to be committed to this, you aren't going to be getting too cocky about this. Yes, you will get pay."
If Zestia is slightly offended, Throndul is very offended by what Balomontus said.
Listen, I am from a noble house. We only expect the best, but I don't mind getting down and dirty to smite evil if it has a good pay.
Watch your lip, boy. He says he gives a stern finger to him.
Watch my
I
lip.
clear my throat and I say, it seems the city is in great need of a cleansing. I will do what I can.
The guard sort of looks down to Throndul as he's very surprised you were there.
Speaking of a great need of cleansing, does no one use the bathhouses around here?
Fucking Balomontus.
This is out of character. So basically, the guards are offering for you to come on board to meet the lady leading the city, because she leads alongside Lord Retalia, and they both run the city. And the guards have been so frantically pent up with protecting the city from these minions and whatnot. They don't have any other free hands to take matters into their own hands, so they're offering for you to take on some work. Do you accept?
Of course.
Yes. Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Shall we skip on to the next day, or do you have any other more RP naff you want to get out of the way?
Well, I go back to the festival. I don't have any money, though, so I can't go back to trying to challenge people to fights.
Originally, I was going to visit the church, but if we're going to do that, then I'll go ahead and do that.
Well, it's like we've got the day to ourselves before we go to this meeting.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll do this as not centered around the map. We'll do this as sort of RP stuff. So the guards had said, report to the Archant Manor at 12 in the afternoon tomorrow. So you have the morning to yourselves.
Okay, in that case, I want to visit the church, bringing the pouch of imp.
All right.
What's left of that imp with me?
The Church of the All-Father is quite a general believers' church. They
Is it segmented off for various gods?
Pretty much a lot of them, yeah. It's not like a church that's centered with one prophet or one pope that leads there or anything like that. Any believers of any religion, unless it's the dark arts, of course, can come here if they want comfort in their belief and whatnot and want their support. But they could answer your questions.
So is there a section specifically for Volcon?
Yeah.
Okay, then I go there.
There are some brothers you can see.
Yeah.
Yo, brother. Not like that.
I'm very visible as a cleric of Volcon as well. I have all of the symbols on me and all that stuff.
They notice your symbolic carvings and... Sorry, not carvings. They notice your symbolic plating that's on your hammer, and they immediately recognize you, and one of the brothers steps up with open arms and says, "Oh, welcome, my brother. Welcome, welcome." And you notice he's got a very thick beard. He's dwarf.
They're all dwarves?
Most of them are all dwarves, yes.
Okay. I say, yes, thank you for receiving me. I don't know if you heard, but there was a great commotion outside.
Yes, we've been seeing a lot of sightings of those minions from the dark side.
I'd originally come here to find work, but it seems it's found me. And then I pull out the pouch and I hand it to him, and I say, I would like if you could do me a favor and see what you can find from this.
It stinks of the scent of dark.
Yes.
But we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. I will be in town if you can send word.
We will have to take some time, but please come back at any point and we'll see if we can keep you updated.
I take...
I'm sorry, he just says, but you are always welcome back, my brother. It's good to see somebody of our following belief.
How much money did I win from you, Balomontus?
338.
Yes,
I
so that's yours
deposit-
now.
I deposit 338 coin from a pouch into this guy's hand.
This is
I'm
rough.
not anywhere near you, but I just feel a shudder go down my spine and feel incredibly offended for some reason I don't quite understand.
One of the other brothers comes up to you and is like, "This is rather generous, but
Yes.
Are you
yes,
sure about
a
this?
gift from a nobleman I met not too long ago.
Son of a bitch.
I can imagine like there's a grin going across your face."
Yes, yes. There is.
And
I grin in only the way a man with a mustache like mine can grin.
So I guess really they thank you and the tidings are met and you can come back and they'll keep you updated on that.
Yep.
It'll probably take at least a day for them to really analyze it.
And I spend, an hour or so doing the usual thing that I would do in a church.
Wanking.
Yeah. Praying and, doing all the rituals and things that are expected of me. And then I leave.
The church isn't incredibly large, but there are like different rooms and sectioned off towers that each of the believers can go to for support. Like I would say there's a head cleric, but most of it is just unison.
I basically follow Zestia around for a bit, nagging her to give me the gold for a decent inn.
Balomontus, are you sure? John, didn't you say you were a wealthy nobleman? Didn't I hear that?
Why, this journey of mine, I decided it would be unfair if I left with too much wealth. There's no sense giving yourself an upper hand if you're going to get yourself into the history books anyway. So I left with not much. Just this sword, and about 11 grand. I kind of
11
lost all of
grand?
that, though.
Oh no! Oh, what evil fiend did that to you?
Well, you see, I was in a small port town, and, well, it turns out that it was quite lucky a pirate ship was hiring, and the hire fee was 8 grand. It's bizarre, everyone else was getting on quite cheap, but I guess I just got on at a bad time.
Oh, you poor thing. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find an inn first. I need a place to settle up in as well.
I'm just going to drag you guys' tokens together because I'm going to copy them onto the next map whenever it comes
Considering your
up.
character's heroic, I couldn't tell if that was genuine concern or if you were patronising me.
It's genuine, but I just realised how it sounded as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's generally concerned. She's like taking pity on Balomontus, which I think is the last thing he wants. For someone to actually take pity on him.
I'm too kind of up my own arse to notice pity.
But yeah, so
He just
basically,
expects it of people to care for him.
yeah. So basically, Zestia is going to look for an inn, a few rooms, and basically stay with a place with Balomontus, and also she wants to. You know what? I feel like. Oh,
The phone rings.
wow.
I feel
Yes.
like phone.
I feel like my phone ringing. But she wants to basically pick up as much information about magic as possible, like basically find old archives, anything like that that's around town.
Very sorry about that.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, oh shit, I forgot to tell you, Cody, the brother that you were talking to is Brother Brimstone, so you can go back and just so that you remember that.
Yep, I'll add a note.
Brother Brimstone.
Yep.
It sounds more like a pro wrestler every single time.
Contacts, Brother Brimstone.
Alright,
Rest.
anyway, carry on.
So yes, when we get to an inn, it basically goes, "Hello, good sir. We would like 2 rooms, please. Here's one for the gentleman and one for me."
Oh,
And then I immediately kind of like push past Zestia and go, "Now, I'm of noble heritage, so silk sheets en suite. Tallest room you have. Tallest, I mean highest story, of course, not literal height difference. I'm not that picky. Breakfast in the
Punctual
morning.
room service.
Punctual room service, I hear from far off in the city.
roll of persuasion.
Oh, God.
This is always going to go well.
Funny thing is, Zestia has good persuasion.
What is your
and Balomontus-
persuasion?
I'll
I don't
let you
have
roll
it
your
trained.
wild.
Oh, You really?
Oh,
wait,
okay.
6. I didn't put the exclamation mark.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I end off with, and of course, being of noble heritage, I expect it for the cost of one of your more common riffraff rooms.
You notice that you're going to an inn, right? You said an inn.
Yeah.
You're going to an inn. You notice that the innkeeper is standing on a stool, as he's clearly a cat kind, and he just sort of looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello there. Well, I don't think we have most of that, but we do have some accommodations. We do have sausages in the morning. We have nice fluffy cotton pillows. Good
There's a lot of
shag
sausages in
carpet.
this world.
Yes. Sausage is a popular meat in this city."
I'm really resisting the urge to just kind of push him backwards.
Okay. You are so mean. Why are you so mean to these things?
It's just kind of funny. It's like an old little midget cat person on a stool. Like,
Yeah, he's got a little twirly mustache. He has receding hair, even though he's furry anyway. He's got little glasses on, a little bow tie. He's a pleasant guy. He's such a nice man.
You want to push him over, you monster.
I'm not.
Don't
actually
worry, I
there.
don't do it. I'm just not listening to him and just picturing it in my own head.
You notice on his name tag, his name is Francois.
Of course it is.
Because he's French.
Okay. Well, Francois, that sounds absolutely lovely, and I do accept. How much for the two?
Well, the rent is 2 gold a day.
2 gold a day, an absolute bargain. I will graciously accept. And tell you what, rather than paying 4 gold for the 2 of us, I'll give you 8.
Oh, no, that really isn't. Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody here is very, very, like, are you sure? Because, like, they're all generous. Oh, well, thank you. And might I say, you are quite the magnificent creature.
Yes.
Yes, I know I am.
Well, your chin is nice.
Oh, I know.
I also ask. Oh, by the way, good sir, do you know of any archives or accommodations? You see, I'm exploring the world of magic, and I'm trying to categorize it all. So anything that you know that might help.
Well, I usually just stay here in the residential district, but up on Market Street there should be an alchemy school and a college. You could probably just go ask the teachers there.
Oh yes, of course.
Wait,
Of course. Thank you very much.
You keep saying archives. Do you mean a library?
Well, archives and libraries, same thing.
Well,
Old records.
And that's all he has to feed you. As I was doing that, I was closing my eyes and putting my hands against each other like, oh yes.
I was
hello.
imagining like an old Chinese fella.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
doing.
so was I.
Like, his eyes are always closed, but he has glasses on.
So
it's
Mr. Miyagi, but I say.
But he's a cat.
He's a cat. As a 3 foot to 4 foot cat.
You better not tell him about all the cats we've sacrificed today.
Oh god, yeah.
Wait, what was that? And you immediately just keep. You
I
just
just
keep going.
put away my little laptop playing Postal 2 and go, nothing.
What is that strange device you have?
Oh,
So I guess while they're staying in the inn, I'm staying in the church.
Okay. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not with them at the moment.
So is this the night before then you're staying, or?
Oh, I think we're just spending the day until it's noon or so.
Okay.
yeah, like I try and sleep for a
getting
bit,
our-
but
Getting our sleeping arrangements in place.
Shall we move on to going
pretty
to
much-
see Lady Nassa?
I get up at the crack of dawn and just start wandering the streets for a few hours, just getting the lay of the land.
Yep.
I go ahead and head there.
I go.
I'm assuming that I'm meeting the other two there.
Yeah.